Well, Chris, what are we about to do?
We're about to start having some fun. We can put this thing together a little bit.
Definitely. I do have to say that my little John Deere 170 here has been an excellent tow vehicle. And I think...
Glad I didn't scrap it now because I sold it to you.
I think with these 14... I know, right?
Because it was going to the scrap yard.
I think with these 14s on here, I think I'm going to have a pretty dang good turning radius. What you think?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So the tires I'm going to use is going to be about that. Not far from that. So we're going to have a really good turning radius.
Oh yeah.
So let's get this set up in here. Let's get that old squatted looking rear end out of here. Making fun of me for that. Let's get that old Cushman rear end out of here and get that narrowed 8 3/4 in. All right, so Cushman rear end is gone. 8 3/4 in. What's the plan?
Right now we're fixing to try to put us some. We're gonna add these pieces in for some more bracing, so we can put this on here. So we'll have something to mount it to structural.
Yeah, because the perfect spot is right about there, actually.
Yep. So we're gonna come off of this with some of the scrap that we have come out, and we're gonna box it up so we'll have something to weld to there.
Yep.
And that'll definitely help strengthen this up too. So.
Oh yeah, and I still got those pieces right there that are gonna tie in from right there to right there, with a cross piece going in right there to there, that we are also putting in today. So let's get the GoPro set up and get to working.
Definitely.
Alright, well, we got the rear end pretty much centered. If you line everything up, everything looks good. If you're slightly offline, it's like, whoa, that's way off. So you gotta make sure you're lined up. I'm telling myself this.
Measured 100 times.
Yeah, measure it 100 times before we weld it in.
But marks on it.
Put a bunch of marks, make sure everything was centered, and the pumpkin is offset to the driver's side a little bit. So we can't go by that being dead center. But we got it centered, and we got our parallel 4-link stuff here. We got, we're gonna have to trim off that much, about an inch and a half. We're gonna trim that off on both sides, then get those welded on, and then weld everything. Then we'll have a 8 3/4 welded into a 79 Cushman holster.
Can't wait.
Cannot freaking wait. So let's get to it. Well, we have made some progress, or should I say, Chris has made some progress. We got the front mounts on and square. They're just tacked in place right now. We're going to do the fully welding in a little bit once we get all the bars in and everything set. We got the grounding out the paint on this side for the rear mounts to go like that. Front mounts are going to be like that, and we have this set, so, and the front to back and the angle can be fine-tuned later on. We have it really close to like dead perfect right now, so that's what the adjustment is right there is for, so we can always adjust. So we're gonna get that tacked in and have a 8 3/4 in a 79 Cushman holster.
Yes. So close.
Well, we have made some progress. Kind of got busy with doing stuff, and didn't really want to set the camera up, and I was just getting along doing stuff. But we got the parallel stuff fully welded in, and we're doing the coilovers now. So we got the bottom brackets tacked in, we got the upper brackets tacked in, along with the upper brace for the coilovers. And we got it down far enough where the top of the shock is not going to hit the floor, so it'll be serviceable, and I can get to it from without taking the floor out, or I could take the floor out if I wanted to. But what do you think?
It's coming along quite nice.
Yes. And you can't judge how these are sticking out because that's a 14 and that's a 15, so they're not the same size wheels. Also, we don't have the panhard bar set on here yet because, well, quite frankly, it does not fit. So we're going to go without a panhard bar for now. It'll be fine to wheel it around the backyard, and I'm going to have to get a custom panhard bar, one that we could adjust the length and then weld it. But that way it's fully adjustable to whatever we need. But it's getting it.
Oh yeah.
And and honestly, once we get the shocks on, the shocks will kind of hold it in position too. So
yeah, it'll still have just a little bit of travel back and forth, side to side, but not much.
And we're measuring from the flange going over on both sides. So, and because once again we can't go off the pumpkin because the center is offset to the left.
So everything that's mounted here and here is actually measured from the flange over on both sides.
Yep.
You get proper measurement.
So we'll get it on, and yes, that bracket. So I know I'm going to get some comments. That bracket's bent. Yeah, it's bent a little bit, but it's on the bottom of the shock, and it's got a rubber bushing. It'll be fine. We are professional amateurs. Anyway, back to it. Well, I had some triangulating pieces from the various kits I've purchased, so we decided to do that to the top of the shock mounts for the coilovers, and everything's done. So we're about to put weight on this suspension for the first time. Go ahead.
Oh, pause.
Huh?
I said pause.
What?
It's gonna hit this problem.
Oh, yeah. Going up, up. There's officially weight on this suspension.
Bushings just went down a little bit.
Hang on, let me get the other side. Or you can, don't matter.
It went down a little bit.
Yeah, because the back shocks had to seat down, and they're still not fully seated.
No.
So it's gonna settle. It's gonna settle and drop a little bit. Oh yeah, I guess that would help too.
Yeah. Those jacks are out. First on the ground.
Nice. Do a little bounce. Do a little bounce on that. Oh, that's nice. That's actually rolling. That's actually nice.
That's not bad at all.
I may actually have to up the springs a little bit on that. But honestly, for what I'm doing, it may actually be perfect. Red Rocket officially on 4 wheels with an 8 3/4 in the back. What do you say?
It's awesome.
Definitely awesome. We're not going to be able to get to the front frame top pieces today. Brother All's got limited time, but at least we got the rear end done, which is a lot of work. I'm really thankful that he's doing all the structural welding, because I do not trust myself with that yet. But we're going to get the top pieces later. The rear end's in. We're going to get the tools put up. He's kind of doing a bumper change. He's doing a bumper change in the middle of waiting for the welder to cool down from the duty cycle kicking on. He's working on his Ranger.
Trying to multitask.
Yeah, working on his Ranger, putting on a different bumper.
But it's too hot out there. So.
Yes, it's really hot. So we're about to get tools put up and get this pulled back in the backyard after we take some pictures somewhere. Maybe we can.
I got an idea.
What's that?
Take my Ranger and back it up at an angle right there. Put this next to it. Comparison.
For comparison, yeah, that would actually be a really good comparison. It would actually be a really good comparison. So we might actually do that. So if y'all want to see those pictures, I don't know where I'm gonna post them. Probably in this video at the end. But
on my OF.
Huh?
On my OF.
It is awesome. Red Rocket officially on 4 wheels. So we're gonna get tools put up, cameras put away, and we'll see y'all once we get this positioned for beauty shots. Well, here it is, the Red Rocket on 4 wheels, straight axle front end, narrowed 8 3/4 rear end. And we got the tires pretty dang centered in that wheel well, and any small adjustments we need to do, we can do with those heim joints up there. But it's in. And I had to set it next to the Charger for size reference. But good freaking God, is this awesome. What do you say, Chris?
I think it's coming along pretty freaking awesome.
Yes. I just every time I look at this now, I just laugh maniacally. on that note, that's going to be it for this video. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.